Why does Hey Arnold feel so nostalgic? The classic Nickelodeon cartoon aired from 1996 to 2004, and even back then, it felt very nostalgic for so many people. Maybe it's the muted colors, the smooth jazz, and easy listening vibes of the first few seasons, or maybe it's the storylines, many of which felt like little slices of life from our own childhood. I think a lot of us had friends or people that we knew from school who reminded us a lot of the characters that we saw on the show. We all had a super cool, sporty friend like Gerald, or a mean girl that had a troubled home life like Helga. And if you look at the home lives of a lot of the characters from Hey Arnold, they're not cookie cutter. Like Arnold lived in a boarding house with his grandparents and multiple other interesting and often very odd and strange tenants. Everyone on the show was very different, and everyone had their own baggage and backstory. One of our favorite main characters, Helga Pataki, she came from a very dysfunctional household where she oftentimes felt neglected, was home only with her mother, who seemed to have some kind of a drinking problem or was an alcoholic, and she had a very overbearing, angry father who was just obsessed with work and really just never paid attention to her. Not to mention the extreme favoritism that happened with her sister Olga. The town of Hillwood, where the show takes place, really is in any town USA. Where Hillwood is exactly is often hotly debated. Writer and creator of the show, Craig Barlett, grew up in Seattle, and so there's a lot of indicators in the show that it takes place in Washington State. But there's also moments in the show where it seems like it could be in New Jersey or New York. And the truth is, it's many places. The city of Hillwood is inspired largely by Seattle, where Craig grew up, also Portland, Oregon, where he went to art school, and also Brooklyn, New York, where he has lots of friends and family, and he also visited a lot. There's also elements of the show that pay homage to other cities, like Chicago's Wrigley Field, in Hey Arnold, Quigley Field. With all this, it's no denying that the music on the show is what strongly contributes to that nostalgic feeling. For Craig, the vibe of the show was extremely important, and he wanted the show to very much feel like the past, feel like childhood. Him and his collaborators were big fans of jazz music and Miles Davis specifically. The show's composer Jim Lang really did his big one with this, because Hey Arnold doesn't sound like any other show. I know I'm not the only one who loves this incredible show and feels like it actually shaped them as a person. Let me know in the comments below what is one of your favorite nostalgic Hey Arnold moments, or something that really touched you that you'll never forget.